Have you felt the weight of a long day? Your heart quietly seeking peace? Perhaps you're tired from endless tasks, or a subtle emptiness lingers. Maybe you simply crave rest, a moment to breathe. You are enough just as you are. No need to change tonight. This space is yours. A gentle pause to soften your heart and find calm. Let us begin with kindness. Find a comfortable place, sitting or lying down. Whatever feels right. Breathe slowly, in and out, letting tension slip away like leaves on a stream. Imagine each breath easing your mind. No expectations, no pressure. Just listen. Let your body soften, your heart open. This moment is for rest. For you. Allow the calm to cradle you gently. Across the world, others rest with you. In quiet villages or glowing cities, from distant mountains to soft urban hums, hearts seek peace together. Share where you are in the comments. A city, a quiet corner, or your current of feeling. Your presence weaves us closer. A shared moment of calm. Let us connect through this gentle stillness tonight. Zen Buddhism brings you stories to soothe, moments to inspire peace. By listening, you join a journey of quiet transformation. No grand effort is needed, just small sparks of presence. This video offers a tale of kindness, a gentle glow to light your heart. You are already part of this path. Tonight, we explore a simple truth. A kind gesture's quiet power. No perfection is required. Only an open heart to nurture small moments. This story will guide you back to yourself, to the warmth within. Let us weave this gentle tale together. With ease and care, peace is already within you, waiting to unfold. No effort is needed. Just rest. Let this story wrap you in its glow. A kind embrace. Begin this journey with us. Softly. Now. Chapter 1. The Ripple of Compassion. Part 1. Facing and Understanding Common Beliefs. In the rush of modern life, society often whispers a subtle yet persistent belief that success blooms from self-interest, from the relentless pursuit of personal gain. We are taught to climb ladders, to chase status, to carve our names into the fleeting stone of achievement. In the fast-paced rhythm of Western culture, careers demand our focus, competition sharpens our edges, and kindness is often relegated to a quiet corner, seen as soft, secondary, or even impractical. Yet, this race for personal triumph leaves us breathless, our hearts heavy with unspoken costs. The drive to prioritize ourselves over others creates a world where connection frays, where emotional exhaustion creeps in like a shadow, relationships strain under the weight of neglected empathy, and a quiet disconnection settles into our bones, leaving us yearning for something deeper, something truer. We chase goals, believing they define us, but find ourselves adrift, isolated by the very ambition we were told would set us free. This belief, so woven into the fabric of our days, dims the light of compassion, and we scarcely notice its absence until the ache becomes too loud to ignore. What if the success we seek lies not in outpacing others, but in pausing to see them, to feel their struggles as our own? Let us step back, breathe, and consider a gentler path. As we turn inward, clutching tightly to self-preservation, a subtle discord grows. Our hearts grow restless, our minds heavy with unease. The instinct to shield ourselves, to prioritize our own needs above others, carves a lonely path. Anxiety hums beneath the surface, a quiet companion to our endless striving. Loneliness whispers in moments of stillness, and feelings of inadequacy bloom when we measure ourselves against an unforgiving world. By focusing solely on our own survival, we overlook the needs of those around us, building walls where bridges could stand. This self-centeredness, though born of instinct, leaves us fragmented, our inner peace eroded by the very choices meant to protect it. The cost is clear. A life lived for the self alone is a life half-lived, disconnected from the warmth of shared humanity. Yet, in this recognition, a seed of change takes root. What if we could shift our gaze outward, even for a moment? In the gentle teachings of Buddhism, compassion, or karuna, emerges as a transformative force, a quiet, radiant act of giving without expectation, a bridge to mutual peace. Unlike the fleeting thrill of personal gain, compassion weaves us into the tapestry of interconnectedness, reminding us that we are not solitary travelers, but part of a vast, living whole. To offer kindness without seeking reward is to dissolve the barriers of isolation, to create ripples of healing that touch both giver and receiver. This perspective shifts the heart's focus, inviting us to see others not as competitors, but as mirrors of our own struggles and hopes. Compassion becomes a balm, soothing the wounds of disconnection and lighting a path toward unity. It asks nothing of us but openness, yet offers everything in return. A sense of belonging, a quiet joy, a world made softer by shared care. Let us explore this possibility further, allowing kindness to guide our steps. In a fleeting moment of clarity, the heart awakens. A single kind gesture, offered without thought of gain, can shift the world within and around us. Imagine pausing in the midst of your own struggles, choosing to help a stranger with a heavy load, or offering a warm word to a weary colleague. Such acts, small as they seem, carry a profound power, creating ripples that linger far beyond the moment. In that choice, we glimpse the truth. Kindness is not a sacrifice, but a gift. A spark that lights both the giver and the receiver. This realization, soft yet seismic, invites us to reconsider our path, to see that even in our busiest days, compassion can weave meaning into the ordinary. What might happen if we carried this awareness forward, letting it shape our actions? Explanation, philosophy, and meaning. At the heart of Buddhist teachings lies a simple truth. The ego, with its relentless attachment to self, is the root of our discord. It builds walls of separation, convincing us we stand alone, apart from the world's heartbeat. Compassion, however, dissolves this illusion, revealing the interdependence that binds us all. To act with kindness is to build bridges, to heal hearts, to align with the quiet rhythm of existence. In Karuna, we let go of the need to cling to I and embrace the beauty of we. This practice is not merely an act, but a way of being. A recognition that every life is woven into the same delicate thread. Compassion fosters unity, reminding us that our pain and joy are shared, that our healing is collective. It is a gentle rebellion against the ego's isolation, a step toward a world where hearts are open, connected, whole. Let us carry this understanding into our daily lives, letting it guide our hands and hearts. To cultivate compassion is to plant seeds of peace in the ordinary moments of life, a practice both simple and profound. Begin with loving kindness meditation, metta, where you silently offer wishes of happiness and ease to yourself, then to others, even those who challenge you. Picture a stranger struggling and offer a small gesture, perhaps holding a door or sharing a smile. At work, listen deeply to a colleague's words, not to respond, but to understand. When fear of rejection arises, as it often does, meet it with mindful openness, trusting that kindness is its own reward. These acts, though small, ripple outward, softening the edges of our days. The obstacle of hesitation can be overcome by starting where you stand, with whoever is near. Compassion grows through action, through choosing connection over comfort. Let us try these practices, letting kindness become our quiet strength. Compassion is a gentle glow, a light that connects us all, a reminder that we are never truly alone. In its warmth, we find healing, not just for ourselves, but for the world we share. Each kind act, each moment of care, weaves us closer, creating a tapestry of peace that holds us all. Pause now. Reflect on the ripples you might create with a single gesture of kindness. Offer a hand, a word, a moment of presence, and watch how it transforms both you and those around you. If this message touches your heart, subscribe to Zen Buddhism. Let us spread compassion together, walking this gentle path as one. Chapter 2: The Lantern's Glow. In a tranquil coastal village, where the sea hums softly against weathered cliffs, Anna walks the winding paths at dusk, her hands steady as she lights lanterns to guide the way. The sky melts into shades of amber and violet, casting a gentle glow over the cobblestone trails that snake along the shore. The air carries the scent of salt, mingling with the faint sweetness of wildflowers that sway in the evening breeze. Each night, Anna tends her lanterns with quiet devotion, placing them carefully to light the way for fishermen returning from the vast, restless sea and travelers seeking refuge in the village's embrace. Their warm, golden light dances on the stones, a silent promise of safety in the gathering dark. Yet, within Anna's heart, a quiet ache stirs. Her work, so essential to the village, seems to go unnoticed, unacknowledged by those who pass by. The fishermen, their faces etched with the day's toil, hurry home without a glance. The villagers, lost in their own thoughts, tread the illuminated paths without a word of thanks. Anna's hands, roughened by years of tending wicks and polishing glass, tremble with a growing doubt, a sense that her efforts fade into the night like whispers on the wind. She wonders if her light reaches anyone, if the hours she spends in solitude hold meaning beyond the act itself. Her evenings are spent alone, the glow of her lanterns her only company, and the weight of being unseen presses heavily on her spirit. She longs for a sign, a fleeting moment of connection, to affirm that her quiet service matters, that it touches the lives of those she guides. In the stillness, she feels like a shadow moving through her own life, her purpose dimming with each unnoticed night. Yet, even in this solitude, a deeper truth waits patiently, like a star hidden behind clouds, ready to shine when the moment is right. Anna's journey, one of quiet service and silent yearning, invites us to walk beside her, to see where her lanterns might lead, not just for others, but for her own heart. Let us step into this gentle tale, tracing the glow that holds the promise of something greater, something that binds us all in the tender embrace of compassion. As the seasons turn, Anna's loneliness grows sharper. The villagers' indifference cuts deeper with each passing night. She lights her lanterns with care, ensuring their flames hold steady against the coastal winds. Yet no one pauses to acknowledge the safety they provide. Fishermen rush past, their eyes fixed on the horizon, their steps heavy with the day's burdens. Villagers, wrapped in their own lives, offer no nod, no smile, no sign that her light matters. The silence weighs on Anna, sowing seeds of doubt that bloom into a quiet despair. She questions the value of her work, wondering if her lanterns are merely a habit, a ritual without impact. One evening, overcome by weariness, Anna dims her lanterns, letting their flames flicker low, a reflection of the fading hope within her. The paths grow shadowy, the village less certain, and a chill settles over the night. Her heart aches with the pain of being unseen, and she wonders if she should abandon her task. If her light is destined to burn unnoticed, the instinct to withdraw, to protect herself from the sting of indifference, feels overwhelming, yet it leaves her emptier still. This moment of dimming, both literal and within, marks a turning point, a shadowed pause before a new light can emerge. Let us linger here, in Anna's struggle, to see what might spark her heart anew. Desperate to break her isolation, Anna turns to her craft with fervor. She carves lanterns with intricate patterns, their designs swirling like the sea's endless dance. Hoping their beauty will draw the villagers' eyes, she polishes the glass until it gleams under the stars, sets the wicks to burn brighter, and places her creations in the most visible corners of the village. Her hands work tirelessly, driven by a longing to be seen, to have her efforts recognized at last. She imagines the villagers pausing, their faces alight with wonder, their words affirming her purpose. Yet, as the nights unfold, the villagers marvel at the lantern's radiance, but pass by without a word to Anna herself. Their fleeting glances, their murmured praise for the light, do not touch the emptiness within her. The brighter lanterns demand more of her energy, leaving her exhausted. Her spirit drained by the weight of unmet expectations. The validation she sought slips through her fingers, leaving her more alone than before. Her pursuit of recognition, though earnest, reveals a painful truth. External acclaim cannot fill the heart's quiet voids. The harder she strives, the heavier her solitude becomes. A reminder that seeking approval from others often leads to deeper disconnection. Yet, in this weariness, a subtle shift begins to stir. A whisper of change that promises a softer path. Let us follow Anna as she nears a moment of awakening, one that will redefine her light. One stormy evening, as waves roar against the cliffs, a fisherman approaches Anna. His weathered face softens as he speaks of her lantern's glow. He shares a story of a night when a tempest threatened to swallow his boat. When her light, steady and unwavering, guided him safely through the darkness to his waiting family. His words, simple and heartfelt, pierce the veil of Anna's doubt, offering a glimpse of her work's unseen impact. In that moment, her heart opens, She sees her lanterns not as a plea for notice, but as a quiet gift, a beacon that touches lives she may never fully know. The fisherman's gratitude, unadorned yet profound, shifts her perspective, showing her that her light has carried others through storms she could not see. With this clarity, Anna lights her lanterns that night with a new intention, not for praise, but with compassion, focusing on the safety and comfort they bring. Her hands move with a gentle purpose, her spirit lighter, as she embraces the truth that her work weaves her into the lives of those she serves. This realization, soft as a breeze, transforms her solitude into connection, her doubt into quiet resolve. Her lanterns burn brighter, not for show, but for the hearts they guide. Let us hold this moment close, as Anna's awakening invites us to see our own actions anew. Anna's loneliness, like a tide pulling at the shore, stemmed from her hunger for external validation, a need to be seen, to have her worth affirmed by the eyes of others. Yet, her story reveals a deeper truth. The true connection flows not from seeking praise, but from offering compassion without expectation. In the Buddhist path, such acts of kindness, however small, create ripples that bind us to one another, weaving a tapestry of unity where isolation once stood. Anna's lanterns, glowing quietly in the night, became a bridge to the lives of others, a reminder that our efforts, when given freely, hold a power beyond what we can measure. Compassion, in its gentle strength, dissolves the ego's need for recognition, revealing the interdependence that holds us all. Her story teaches us that every kind gesture, every moment of care, carries a light that reaches far beyond our sight, touching hearts we may never meet. This is the essence of karuna, the compassionate heart that sees no separation, that finds joy in giving without seeking return. Anna's journey shows us that our smallest acts, offered with pure intent, foster unity, heal wounds, and light the way for others. Let us carry this lesson forward, letting compassion guide our hands and hearts in the quiet moments of our lives. Part 2. Practice and Connection. Inspired by Anna's lanterns, we can cultivate compassion in our own lives. Begin each day with a small act of kindness. Perhaps a smile to a passerby, a helping hand to a neighbor, or a moment of deep listening to a friend's unspoken needs. Practice loving kindness meditation, silently wishing peace and joy to yourself, then to others, even those who feel distant or difficult. When doubt creeps in, whispering that your efforts are too small to matter, meet it with mindful intent, trusting that every gesture of care sends ripples into the world. Like Anna, you may face moments of feeling unseen, but persist, knowing that kindness is its own reward. A light that warms both giver and receiver. Offer a kind word to a colleague. Hold a door for a stranger. Or share a moment of presence with someone in need. These acts, though simple, carry the power to transform, to soften the edges of a hurried world. Overcome the fear of insignificance by focusing on the moment, on the person before you, on the light you can offer without expectation. Compassion grows through action, through choosing connection over isolation, through trusting that your glow matters. Let us step into this practice, carrying Anna's lesson into our daily lives, lighting paths with the quiet strength of kindness. Imagine your kindness as a lantern, its glow cutting through the darkness of another's day. Each act, no matter how small, creates a ripple of connection, a bridge to a heart in need. Anna's story reminds us that our light matters, that our compassion weaves us into the lives of others, even when we feel unseen. Her lanterns, once dimmed by doubt, now shine with purpose, a testament to the power of giving without seeking reward. Pause now. Reflect on a kind gesture you might offer today, a moment of care that could brighten someone's path. Picture yourself sharing a smile with a stranger, offering a word of encouragement, or simply listening with an open heart. These acts, like Anna's lanterns, carry a light that reaches beyond what you can see, touching lives in ways you may never know. Share this story with another. Let it inspire a chain of kindness that spreads through your community. Feel the glow of kindness. Subscribe to Zen Buddhism to spread light together. Walking this gentle path as one, let us commit to this practice, to lighting our own lanterns each day, trusting that our compassion will guide us all home. Chapter 3. Philosophical Reflection, The Warmth of Gratitude. Part 1. Facing and Understanding. Common Beliefs. In a world that hums with restless energy, society often whispers a subtle promise that happiness lies just beyond the next achievement, the next possession, the next milestone. We are taught to chase, to strive, to measure our worth by promotions earned, wealth gathered, or status gained. This belief, so deeply woven into the fabric of our lives, paints a picture of scarcity, as if what we have is never enough, as if joy waits always on the other side of more. Yet, this pursuit, relentless and unyielding, pulls us away from the present moment, leaving us tethered to a future that never truly arrives. We run toward goals, convinced they will fill the quiet ache within. But each step forward seems to widen the gap, leaving us hollow, restless, unsatisfied. The world tells us to seek happiness in what we lack, in the endless race for bigger, better, brighter. But in this chase, we lose something precious. The ability to see the beauty already here, the warmth of what is. Our hearts grow heavy, weighed down by comparison, by the illusion that joy is a prize to be won rather than a gift to be noticed. We drift, disconnected from the moment, blind to the small wonders that surround us. The breath in our lungs, the light on our skin, the kindness in a stranger's smile. This societal script, so seductive in its promise, breeds chronic dissatisfaction, a quiet erosion of peace that leaves us feeling apart from life itself. And so, we wander, seeking what we already hold, unaware that the key to joy lies not in gaining more, but in seeing more clearly. Let us pause now. What if the path to happiness is not a race, but a gentle turning inward? Conflict. Consequences of ingratitude. When gratitude fades, a shadow creeps into our hearts, casting envy, resentment, and a gnawing sense of lack. Without gratitude, we see only what we do not have, our eyes fixed on the lives of others, their successes, their possessions, their seemingly brighter days. This comparison festers, fueling discontent that clouds our minds and isolates us from the world. We chase future goals, believing they will complete us, while the present slips through our fingers, unnoticed, uncherished. This restless pursuit blinds us to the blessings already here. The warmth of a shared laugh, the comfort of a quiet evening, the simple grace of being alive. Ingratitude builds walls, separating us from the moment, from others, from ourselves. It whispers that we are not enough, that life is not enough. And in this whisper, we lose our way, adrift in a sea of longing, unable to find shore. Yet, there is a way to return. A soft light waits to guide us back. In the gentle teachings of Zen, gratitude emerges as a practice, a way to anchor ourselves in the now. It is not a fleeting emotion, but a quiet choice to embrace life's impermanence, to find joy in what is just as it is. Gratitude asks us to pause, to notice the fleeting beauty of a morning breeze, the warmth of a meal, the fleeting glance of a loved one. It transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, revealing the abundance hidden in plain sight. By practicing gratitude, we learn to rest in the present, to let go of the need to grasp or control. This simple act, this turning toward what is, becomes a wellspring of contentment, a balm for the restless heart. In Zen, gratitude is a way of seeing, a lens that softens the edges of life and fills our days with quiet wonder. And so, a new possibility dawns. What if we could see the world anew, In the stillness of a single moment, clarity arises, a sudden recognition of the abundance woven into the fabric of our lives. It might come as you sip tea, the warmth spreading through your hands, or as you catch a kind word from a friend, its echo lingering in your heart. These small joys, so often overlooked, become portals to gratitude, invitations to pause and give thanks. Imagine stopping to breathe, to truly see the dance of light on a leaf, the rhythm of your own heartbeat. This is the shift, the awakening to life's quiet gifts. By pausing, by offering thanks for these fleeting moments, we step into a deeper connection with the world, our hearts softening, our eyes opening to the beauty that was always there. This realization calls us forward. Gratitude is not just a thought, but a way of being, explanation, philosophy, and meaning. At the heart of discontent lies tanha, the Buddhist term for craving, the clinging to desires that pulls us from the present. This attachment, this endless reaching for what we do not have, fuels our suffering, keeping us tethered to a cycle of want. Gratitude, in its gentle wisdom, offers a counterpoint. It teaches us to release our grip, to find joy in the fleeting, to connect with the moment as it unfolds. Rooted in Buddhist teachings, gratitude is a practice of presence, a way to cultivate peace by seeing the world with fresh eyes. It does not deny life's challenges, but invites us to hold them lightly, to find balance amid impermanence. Through gratitude, we weave ourselves back into the tapestry of life, our hearts open, our spirits lifted by the simple act of giving thanks. Now, let us explore. How can we bring this practice into our daily lives? Gratitude is a seed that grows with care, a practice that blooms in the small moments of our days. Begin with a gratitude journal, writing 3 things each evening that brought you joy. Perhaps the scent of rain, a shared smile, or the stillness of dawn. Pause during routine moments, washing dishes, walking to work, and notice the sensations, the warmth, the rhythm, offering silent thanks. When negativity arises, as it will, meet it with mindful gratitude, gently redirecting your focus to what is good, what is here. These practices, though simple, require persistence, a willingness to return to gratitude again and again. Over time, they rewire the heart, turning fleeting moments of thanks into a steady current of contentment, a quiet anchor in the flow of life. And so, we come to the heart of this journey, a call to embrace gratitude fully. Gratitude, in its gentle simplicity, is a path to peace, a way to soften the heart and awaken to the beauty of the present. It is not a grand gesture, but a quiet practice, a choice to see the world with kindness and wonder. As we reflect on this, let us pause to consider our blessings, the small joys that light our days, the connections that sustain us. Begin today. Notice one thing: a warm meal, a kind word, and offer thanks. Let this be the first step on a journey toward peace. Inspired by gratitude's warmth, subscribe to Zen Buddhism, join our community, and nurture this gentle path together. Let us walk this way, hand in hand, finding joy in the moment, in the now, in the simple gift of being. Chapter 4: The Gardener's Gift. In a small town nestled between rolling hills, where the air hums with the scent of earth and blooming flowers, Lila tends a garden that breathes life into the community. Her hands, dusted with soil, move gently among the roses and lavender, coaxing color and fragrance from the earth each dawn. The garden, a patchwork of vibrant petals and soft greens, sits at the town's heart, its paths winding past benches where people rest, its blooms brightening the days of those who pass. At sunrise, Lila waters each plant with care, her fingers tracing the delicate edges of petals, her heart quietly tied to the beauty she nurtures. Yet, beneath her steady hands, a quiet sorrow grows. The townsfolk, though they walk her paths and breathe the sweetness of her flowers, rarely pause to acknowledge her work. They sit in the shade of her trees, smile at the sight of her blooms, but their eyes glide past Lila, as if her garden sprouted on its own. Her efforts, poured into the soil day after day, feel unseen, unvalued, like seeds scattered on stone. She watches children laugh among the flowers. Couples stroll hand in hand, yet no one speaks to her. No one offers thanks for the beauty she tends. The weight of being overlooked settles in her chest, a dull ache that grows heavier with each unnoticed sunrise. Lila wonders if her work matters, if the hours spent pruning and planting touch anyone beyond the fleeting glance. Her garden, so alive with color, feels like a silent offering, one she fears goes unheard. In the quiet of early morning, as dew clings to the petals, she longs for a sign, a moment of connection to affirm that her care reaches the hearts around her. Yet, within this longing, a gentle truth waits, like a bud ready to unfurl under the warmth of understanding. Let us step into Lila's garden, walk her paths, and see where her quiet devotion might lead. As seasons shift, Lila's heart grows heavy. The townsfolk's indifference stings like a thorn beneath her skin. She tends her garden with unwavering care, ensuring each flower blooms brightly. Yet the people pass by without a word, taking the beauty for granted. They pick petals for their children, rest under her shade, but offer no nod of thanks, no recognition of the hands that shaped their joy. The silence feeds a quiet resentment, a whisper that her work is futile, her efforts unseen. One morning, weighed down by this ache, Lila neglects her garden, letting weeds creep among the roses, allowing the paths to grow wild. The flowers droop, the colors fade, and the garden's vibrance dims, mirroring the heaviness in her spirit. She wonders if anyone would notice if she stopped altogether, if her absence would stir the town as her presence never did. This neglect, born of hurt, leaves her feeling emptier, her connection to her work fraying like a worn thread. Yet, in this shadowed moment, a spark of possibility lingers, waiting to bloom anew. Let us linger with Lila in her struggle to see what might rekindle her care, seeking to break her solitude. Lila pours her energy into her garden's beauty. She plants rare flowers, their exotic hues meant to capture the townsfolk's gaze. She sows vibrant orchids and delicate peonies, arranges them in dazzling patterns, hoping their splendor will draw admiration. Her hands work tirelessly, pruning with precision, watering with fervor, driven by a need to be seen, to have her efforts celebrated. She imagines the townsfolk pausing, their faces alight with awe, their words affirming her purpose. Yet, as days pass, the people marvel at the blooms, but offer no thanks to Lila herself. Their fleeting glances, their murmurs of delight, do not touch the emptiness within her. The rare flowers, though stunning, demand endless care, leaving her exhausted, her spirit drained by the weight of unmet hopes. The admiration she sought feels hollow, a surface glow that fails to warm her heart. Her pursuit of recognition, though earnest, deepens her sense of isolation, revealing that external praise cannot fill the quiet voids within. In this weariness, a subtle shift begins to stir, a whisper of a gentler path. Let us follow Lila as she nears a moment of awakening, one that will redefine her garden's purpose. One quiet afternoon, as sunlight filters through the leaves, a child approaches Lila. Her small hands clutch a single daisy, picked from the garden's edge. With shining eyes, she shares how the flower brought joy to her sick mother, how its soft petals brightened a shadowed room. Her words, simple and pure, pierce Lila's heart. She sees her garden not as a plea for notice, but as a gift that touches lives she may never fully know. The child's gratitude, unprompted and heartfelt, shifts her perspective, showing her the unseen ripples of her work. In that moment, Lila's resentment softens, replaced by a quiet gratitude for the chance to bring joy. She tends her garden that evening with renewed care. Not for praise, but with a focus on the comfort her flowers offer. Her hands move lightly, her heart open to the truth that her work weaves her into the lives of others, even in small ways. This realization, gentle as a petal's fall, transforms her solitude into connection, her doubt into quiet purpose. Her garden blooms anew, not for show, but for the hearts it touches. Let us hold this moment close, as Lila's awakening invites us to see our own efforts anew. Lila's resentment, like weeds in her garden, grew from seeking external validation, a need to have her worth affirmed by others' eyes. Yet, her story reveals a deeper truth, that gratitude and mindfulness transform our work into a gift of connection. In the Buddhist path, practicing gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we share, weaving us into the lives around us. Lila's garden, once a source of frustration, became a bridge to others when she saw its impact through the child's words. Gratitude, in its quiet power, dissolves the ego's hunger for recognition, revealing the joy in giving without expectation. Her story teaches us that every task, every small act of care, carries meaning when approached with mindfulness. When we pause to appreciate its ripples, by tending our work with gratitude, we find fulfillment not in others' praise, but in the act itself, in the connection it fosters. This is the essence of mindful living, seeing each moment as a chance to cultivate peace, to nurture unity. Let us carry this lesson forward, letting gratitude and presence guide our hands and hearts. Inspired by Lila's garden, we can cultivate gratitude and mindfulness in our daily tasks. Begin each day by focusing on the joy of small actions, perhaps brewing coffee with care, tidying a space with intention, or offering a kind word to a colleague. Pause to express thanks for the outcomes, for the warmth of the cup, the calm of a neat room, the smile returned. Practice mindfulness by staying present in each task, noticing its textures, its rhythm, its quiet impact. When distraction or doubt arises, as it did for Lila, meet it with gentle presence, trusting that your efforts matter, even if their effects are unseen. Share a small act of kindness, like leaving a flower for a neighbor or writing a note of thanks, and notice the warmth it brings. These acts, though simple, ripple outward, softening the edges of our days. Overcome the pull of insignificance by focusing on the moment, on the task before you, on the joy it can spark. Gratitude grows through practice, through choosing presence over expectation, through seeing each act as a seed of connection. Let us step into this practice, carrying Lila's lesson into our lives, tending our own gardens with care, Imagine your work blooming like Lila's garden, its beauty unfolding through gratitude. Each task, no matter how small, carries a light that touches others, a gift that connects us all. Lila's story reminds us that meaning lies not in others' praise, but in the quiet joy of giving, in the mindfulness that transforms our efforts into acts of love. Her flowers, once dimmed by resentment, now bloom with purpose, a testament to the power of gratitude to heal and unite. Pause now. Reflect on a task you might approach with mindfulness, a moment you could infuse with thanks for its small joys. Picture yourself offering a kind gesture, perhaps a smile, a helping hand, or a moment of presence, and see how it brightens another's day. These acts, like Lila's blooms, carry a beauty that ripples beyond what you can see. Share this story with another. Let it inspire a chain of gratitude that spreads through your world. Inspired by Lila's garden, subscribe to Zen Buddhism to grow peace together. Walking this gentle path as one, let us commit to this practice, tending our lives with mindfulness, letting gratitude bloom in every step we take. Chapter 5. Philosophical Reflection, The Strength of Connection. Part 1. Facing and Understanding. Common Beliefs. In the rhythm of modern life, society often sings a song of individual triumph, where success is measured by personal milestones. The corner office, the accolades, the solitary climb to the top. We are taught to carve our own paths, to define ourselves by what we achieve alone, as if the heart of life lies in standing apart. This belief, so brightly polished, casts a shadow over the quiet beauty of relationships, suggesting that bonds with others are secondary, mere stepping stones to personal glory. Yet, this relentless focus on self leaves us stranded, our hearts echoing with loneliness, our connections frayed by neglect. We chase goals, believing they will fill us. But the more we grasp for individual gain, the more we drift from those who matter, from the shared laughter, the gentle touch, the knowing glance that anchors us to life. This societal lens, so narrow in its view, blinds us to the truth that we are not islands, but threads in a vast tapestry, woven together by care, by presence, by love. The pursuit of personal success, so alluring in its promise, often leads to a quiet ache, a sense of disconnection that lingers like a fog, clouding our days. We move through the world, surrounded yet alone, our hearts yearning for something deeper, something shared. This belief in self above all weakens the ties that bind us, leaving us to wander in isolation, searching for meaning in a world that feels ever more distant. Let us pause now. What if true strength lies not in standing alone, but in standing together. When we prioritize self over others, a quiet emptiness takes root, a sense of detachment that weighs heavy on the heart. The instinct to chase personal gain, to build walls around our ambitions, leaves little room for connection, for the warmth of shared moments. This disconnection breeds feelings of isolation, a subtle hollowness that creeps in, unnoticed at first, but growing with each missed opportunity to listen, to care, to be present. We turn inward, focused on our own paths, neglecting the relationships that give life its richness. The friend who needs a kind word, the family member waiting for a call, the stranger whose smile could brighten our day. In this solitary pursuit, we lose touch with the web of life, drifting further from the joy that comes from belonging, from being seen, from seeing others. Yet, a gentle truth calls us back. Connection is the heartbeat of a meaningful life. In the teachings of Zen, interconnectedness shines as a guiding light, a reminder that all beings are linked, thriving through mutual support. Like roots entwined beneath the earth, this core Buddhist principle reveals that our joy, our peace, our very existence is woven into the lives of others. Each act of kindness rippling outward, each moment of presence strengthening the whole. By embracing interconnectedness, we step into a world where no one stands alone, where every smile, every shared silence becomes a thread in the fabric of life. This perspective fosters deeper relationships, not as a means to an end, but as the very essence of living well. It brings peace, a quiet knowing that we are part of something greater, a harmony that flows when we open our hearts to others. And so, a new vision unfolds. What if we could find joy in the ties that bind us? In a fleeting moment, clarity dawns. The sudden recognition that life's deepest joy lies in connection, not conquest. It might come as you sit with a friend, truly hearing their words, or as you share a quiet meal, the warmth of togetherness filling the air. These moments, so simple yet profound, awaken us to the beauty of shared existence, the spark of a laugh, the comfort of a hand held. Imagine reaching out, calling someone you've lost touch with, offering a kind word, a gesture of care. This is the shift, the turning toward others, where the heart softens and the world feels less heavy. By valuing these shared moments, we rediscover the strength of connection, our lives enriched by the simple act of being present with another. This realization lights the way. Connection is a practice we can choose each day. Explanation, philosophy, and meaning. At the root of disconnection lies the ego, the attachment to self that builds walls between us and the world. In Buddhist teachings, This clinging to a separate self fuels division, keeping us trapped in a cycle of isolation and want. Interconnectedness offers a path to healing, a way to dissolve the barriers of ego and embrace the truth that we are all bound together, our joys and sorrows intertwined. By nurturing connection, we cultivate mutual growth, a harmony that flows from giving and receiving with open hearts. This practice, rooted in Zen, does not erase the self, but expands it, weaving us into a greater whole where peace arises naturally, like a river finding its course. Connection becomes a source of strength, a quiet power that lifts us all. Now, let us explore. How can we weave this truth into our lives? Connection is a practice, a gentle art that begins with presence. Try active listening, setting aside distractions to truly hear a friend, a coworker, a stranger, letting their words sink deep. Offer support, perhaps a kind gesture, a note of encouragement, a moment of your time. These small acts build bridges, strengthening the bonds that sustain us. When fear of vulnerability arises, as it often does, meet it with compassionate openness, trusting that sharing your heart invites others to do the same. Practice being present in routine moments. A shared coffee, a walk with a loved one, noticing the warmth of connection in each exchange. These steps, though simple, require courage and intention, a commitment to show up fully for others. Over time, they transform our lives, turning fleeting moments into lasting bonds, weaving us into the tapestry of life. And so, we arrive at a call. Let us nurture connection and walk this path together. Connection, in its quiet strength, is a source of joy, a path to peace that binds us to one another and to the world. It is not a grand achievement, but a gentle practice, a choice to show up, to listen, to care. As we reflect, let us consider the ties that hold us, the friend who shares our laughter, the stranger who offers a smile, the moments that remind us we are not alone. Reach out today. Call someone dear. Share a kind word, and feel the warmth of connection. Inspired by this warmth, subscribe to Zen Buddhism, join our community, and grow together in this journey of presence and care. Let us walk this path, hand in hand, finding peace in the simple act of being with others, in the beauty of belonging, in the strength of connection. Chapter 6. The Baker's Hearth. In a bustling town, where the streets hum with hurried footsteps and morning chatter, Thomas kneads dough in his small bakery, the air thick with the warm aroma of fresh bread. The hearth glows softly, casting a golden light across wooden counters dusted with flour, where loaves rise like quiet promises, Each dawn, Thomas shapes crusty sourdough and soft rolls, his hands moving with the rhythm of years spent perfecting his craft. The bakery, tucked between a cobbler and a tailor, is a haven of warmth, its windows fogged with the heat of baking, its shelves lined with golden treasures. Yet, beneath the comforting scent and steady work, Thomas feels a quiet ache. His customers, always rushing, grab their bread and leave without a glance. Their minds elsewhere. They pay quickly, their words brief, their eyes fixed on the day ahead, never pausing to see the care folded into each loaf. Thomas wonders if his work matters, if the hours spent rising before dawn, tending the hearth, and shaping dough touch anyone beyond the fleeting exchange of coin. His hands, strong from kneading, grow heavy with doubt, the joy of baking dulled by the sense that his efforts are unseen, unvalued. The townsfolk take their bread, but to them, it's just another purchase, another item checked off a list. In the quiet moments, as the oven hums and the town wakes, Thomas feels disconnected, a solitary figure in a crowd of hurried faces. He longs for a sign, a moment of connection to affirm that his work weaves him into the lives around him. The bakery, though filled with warmth, feels like a lonely hearth, its glow unable to reach the hearts he serves. Yet, within this solitude, a gentle truth waits, like dough rising in the quiet, ready to transform under the heat of understanding. Let us step into Thomas's bakery, breathe its warmth, and see where his hearth might lead. As days blend into weeks, Thomas's heart grows weary. The monotony of his routine gnaws at him. The townsfolk's indifference, a quiet sting. He rises before dawn, lights the hearth, shapes each loaf with care. Yet customers treat his bread as ordinary, grabbing it without a word of thanks. They hurry through the bakery, their minds on errands, their hands quick to take without seeing the effort behind each crust. The lack of recognition plants a seed of doubt, whispering that his work lacks meaning, that his care goes unnoticed. One morning, drained by the sameness, Thomas bakes mechanically, his hands moving without passion, his heart detached from the dough he shapes. The loaves, once crafted with love, become mere tasks, their warmth dimmed by his fading enthusiasm. The bakery feels colder, its hearth a flicker rather than a flame, mirroring the emptiness within him. He wonders if his work is just a cycle of flour and fire, a routine without impact. This detachment, born of feeling unvalued, leaves him isolated, his connection to his craft fraying. Yet, in this quiet struggle, a spark of possibility glimmers, waiting to reignite his purpose. Let us linger with Thomas in his weariness to see what might warm his heart anew. Hoping to break his disconnection, Thomas turns to his craft with new ambition. He creates elaborate pastries, their shapes intricate, their flavors bold, designed to catch the townsfolk's eyes. He molds delicate croissants, weaves braided sweetbreads, and dusts tarts with sugar that sparkles like morning dew. Each piece a bid for admiration, his hands work late into the night, shaping confections meant to draw gasps, to make customers pause and see him. He imagines their faces lighting up, their words praising his skill, affirming his place in their lives. Yet, as days pass, the townsfolk marvel at the pastry's beauty, but rush on, their compliments fleeting, their attention brief. The ornate goods, though stunning, demand endless effort, leaving Thomas exhausted, his spirit heavier than before. The admiration he craved feels shallow, a surface glow that fails to warm the emptiness within. His pursuit of attention, though heartfelt, deepens his sense of isolation, showing him that external praise cannot fill the heart's quiet voids. The bakery, filled with beautiful creations, feels emptier, his work a labor without connection. In this fatigue, a soft shift begins to stir, a whisper of a truer path. Let us follow Thomas as he nears a moment of clarity, one that will redefine his hearth's glow. One quiet morning, as steam rises from fresh loaves, a regular customer lingers, her voice soft. She shares how Thomas's bread brings her family together each evening. She tells of their laughter around the table, the warmth of shared meals, all sparked by the simple loaf he bakes with care. Her words, gentle and sincere, pierce Thomas's doubt. He sees his bread not as a product, but as a thread-weaving connection, fostering joy he hadn't imagined. In that moment, his heart opens, realizing his work touches lives in ways he'd never saw, binding strangers in moments of togetherness. The customer's gratitude, unprompted and warm, shifts his perspective, showing him the unseen ripples of his craft. With renewed care, Thomas kneads his dough that day, focusing not on praise, but on the happiness his bread brings. His hands move with purpose, his spirit lighter, as he embraces the truth that his work, however ordinary, nurtures bonds among those he serves. This realization, soft as rising dough, transforms his detachment into connection, his doubt into quiet joy. His hearth glows brighter, not for show, but for the hearts it warms. Let us hold this moment close, as Thomas's awakening invites us to see our own work anew. Meaning and lesson. Thomas's detachment, like flowers scattered on the wind, came from focusing on outcomes. He sought validation in customers' praise, not in the impact of his craft. His story reveals a deeper truth: that compassionate acts, however small, create bonds that give work meaning. In the Buddhist path, compassion weaves us into the lives of others, turning routine tasks into gifts of connection. Thomas's bread, once just a product, became a bridge to shared moments when he saw its role in others' lives. Compassion, in its gentle power, dissolves the ego's need for recognition, revealing the joy in serving without expectation. His story teaches us that every act, every small offering, carries meaning when infused with care. When we see its ripples in the hearts around us. By baking with compassion, Thomas found purpose not in applause, but in the quiet unity his work fostered. This is the essence of mindful work, seeing each task as a chance to nurture bonds, to create warmth. Let us carry this lesson forward, letting compassion guide our hands and hearts in all we do. Part 2. Practice and Connection. Inspired by Thomas's hearth, we can infuse our work with connection and compassion. Begin each day by offering a kind word to a colleague, a smile to a stranger, or a moment of presence to someone near. Focus on the impact of your tasks, whether writing a note, cooking a meal, or tending a small duty, and see how it touches others. Practice mindfulness by staying present in each action, noticing its rhythm, its quiet role in the world. When apathy creeps in, as it did for Thomas, counter it with mindful intent, trusting that your efforts matter, even if their effects are unseen. Share a small gesture, like thanking a coworker or helping a neighbor, and notice the warmth it brings. These acts, though simple, ripple outward, building bonds in a hurried world. Overcome the pull of detachment by focusing on the moment, on the person before you, on the connection you can foster. Compassion grows through action, through choosing care over indifference, through seeing each task as a chance to weave unity. Let us step into this practice, carrying Thomas's lesson into our lives, baking our days with care. Imagine your actions as loaves from Thomas's hearth, their warmth bringing others together. Each task, no matter how small, creates ripples of connection, a gift that binds us all. Thomas's story reminds us that meaning lies not in others' praise, but in the compassion we pour into our work, in the bonds it fosters. His bread, once baked without heart, now nourishes with purpose, a testament to the power of care to transform routine into connection. Pause now. Reflect on a task you might approach with compassion, a moment you could infuse with care for another's joy. Picture yourself offering a kind gesture, Perhaps a word of thanks, a helping hand, or a shared smile, and see how it warms another's day. These acts, like Thomas's loaves, carry a warmth that reaches beyond what you can see. Share this story with another. Let it inspire a chain of compassion that spreads through your world. Inspired by Thomas's bread. Subscribe to Zen Buddhism to bake a life of connection. Walking this gentle path as one, let us commit to this practice, tending our hearths with compassion, letting every act glow with meaning. Chapter 7. Philosophical Reflection, The Peace of Gentleness. Part 1. Facing and Understanding. Common Beliefs. In the rush of modern life, society often equates strength with aggression, painting a picture where success demands assertiveness, dominance, a relentless drive to rise above others. In workplaces, in conversations, in the quiet corners of our ambitions, we are taught to compete, to push forward, to claim victory through force and control. This belief, so deeply ingrained, whispers that to be strong is to be unyielding, to win arguments, to outshine others, to stand tall in the face of opposition. Yet, this pursuit of power, so celebrated in the Western world, comes at a cost, a heavy toll of stress, conflict, emotional strain that lingers like a shadow. The race to assert ourselves pulls us from connection, leaving us tense, our hearts racing, our minds clouded by the need to prove, to conquer, to succeed. We clash with colleagues, snap at loved ones, carry the weight of unspoken frustrations, all in the name of strength. This societal script, so loud in its demands, blinds us to a quieter truth, that true strength does not roar, but hums softly, rooted in compassion, in presence, in the courage to be gentle. The endless push for dominance frays our relationships, exhausts our spirits, leaves us standing alone on a pedestal of our own making. Have you felt we chase this illusion of power, believing it will bring peace, but find instead a restless heart, or a subtle disconnected from the world, from others, crave rest, from ourselves, a moment to breathe. The strain of constant striving hardens us, closes us off, makes us forget the warmth of understanding, a gentle pause, the ease of kindness, and find calm, the freedom of letting go. Let us begin with kindness. Let us pause now. Find a comfortable What if place, strength is not a shout, sitting or lying down, but a whisper of gentleness, whatever feels right? When we lean into aggression, breathe slowly, into the instinct to overpower others, letting tension we sow seeds of harm, like leaves on a stream, both within and around us. Each breath easing your mind. Harshness breeds anger, no expectations, a fire that burns through our peace. Just listen, leaving burnout in its wake. Let your body soften. It strains connections, your heart open, turning moments of potential understanding into battles of will, for you, where words cut and silences wound. The drive to dominate, To assert control pulls us from collaboration,
glowing cities,
from the shared
from
dance of
distant
life,
mountains to soft urban
leaving
homes.
us isolated.
Hearts seek
Our
peace
hearts
together.
heavy with resentment.
Share where you are.
We
in the
push
comments.
against others,
A city,
believing it proves our
a
strength.
quiet corner,
But each
or
forceful
your
act
current of
chips away
feeling.
at trust,
Your presence
love,
weaves us closer.
at the bonds
A
that hold
shared
us
moment of
together.
calm.
This
Let
cycle
us
of
connect
harshness,
through this gentle stillness tonight.
fueled by the need to win,
Zen Buddhism brings
exhausts
you stories to
us,
soothe,
leaving us
moments
drained,
to inspire peace.
disconnected,
By listening,
adrift in a sea
you
of
join
conflict.
a journey of quiet transformation.
A
No
softer
grand
path
effort is
awaits,
needed.
a way to
Just
heal
small
through
sparks of
gentleness.
presence.
In the heart
This
of Zen
video
teachings,
offers a tale of kindness,
gentleness,
a gentle glow
known
to
as
light your
ahimsa,
heart.
emerges as a
already part of
profound
this
strength,
path.
a
Tonight,
mindful choice rooted in
we
compassion
explore
and
a simple
awareness.
truth.
Far
A
from
kind
weakness,
gesture's quiet power.
gentleness is a
No
quiet
perfection
power,
is required.
a way of moving
Only
through
an
the
open
world with
heart
care,
to nurture small moments.
with intention,
This story will
with
guide
a
you
heart
back
open to
yourself,
others.
to the
It invites
warmth
us to
within.
meet challenges not
Let
with
us
force,
weave this gentle tale together,
but with understanding,
with ease and care.
to respond to conflict with
Peace
patience,
is already within you,
to hold space for all
waiting
beings.
to unfold.
This practice
No effort
creates
is
harmony,
Just
weaving
rest.
threads of connection where division
Let
once
this
stood.
story wrap you in its glow.
It builds resilience,
A kind embrace.
not through resistance,
Begin this journey with us,
but through flow,
softly.
like water shaping stone
Now,
with its steady,
Chapter 1.
gentle touch.
The Ripple of Compassion.
Gentleness transforms our
Part
days,
1.
softening the
Facing
edges
and
of life,
understanding common
bringing
beliefs.
peace to our hearts and
In
to
the
those
rush
we
of modern
touch.
life,
And so,
society often whispers
a new
subtle
vision
yet
blooms.
persistent belief
What if gentleness is
that
the truest
success
form of
blooms from
strength?
self-interest.
In a fleeting
From
moment,
the relentless pursuit of
clarity
personal gain,
arises.
we
The
are
sudden
taught to
understanding
climb
that
ladders,
gentleness holds a power
to chase
far greater
status,
than force.
to carve our
It
names
might
into
come
the
in a
fleeting
heated
stone of
exchange,
achievement.
when you
In
choose
the
to pause,
fast-paced rhythm of Western
to
culture,
breathe, to
careers
respond
demand
with
our
calm
focus.
instead of anger.
Competition sharpens
This
our
choice,
edges,
so
and
simple yet
kindness is
profound,
often relegated to a quiet
shifts the
corner,
air,
seen
softens
as
the
soft,
moment, opens a
secondary,
door to connection.
or even impractical.
Imagine standing in the
Yet,
storm of conflict,
this race for
yet
personal
choosing
triumph
a kind
leaves
word,
us breathless,
a steady
our
gaze,
hearts heavy with unspoken
a heart
costs.
that listens.
The drive
This
to
is the
prioritize
realization
ourselves over others
that
creates a
gentleness
world where
is not
connection
surrender,
frays,
but
where
strength,
emotional exhaustion creeps
a
in
way
like
to
a
stand
shadow.
firm in compassion.
Relationships strain
By
under
embracing
the weight
this,
of neglected empathy,
we see the world anew,
and a quiet disconnection
our actions
settles
rippling
into our
outward,
bones, leaving
bringing
us
peace
yearning
where
for
tension
something
once
deeper,
reigned.
something
This truth
truer.
lights our path.
We chase goals,
Gentleness is a practice we can
believing they
embody
define
each
us,
day.
but find ourselves
Explanation,
adrift,
philosophy,
isolated
and
by the
meaning.
very ambition we were
At the
told
root of
would
harshness
set us
lies
free.
fear,
This
the
belief,
insecurity that drives us to
so
control,
woven into the fabric
to
of our
defend,
days,
to
dims
assert
the light of
ourselves
compassion,
against the world.
and we scarcely
In Buddhist
notice
teachings,
its absence until the ache
this
becomes
clinging
too
to
loud
self
to
fuels
ignore.
division,
What if the
trapping us in
success we
cycles of
seek
conflict
lies
and
not
unrest.
in outpacing others,
Gentleness,
but in pausing to see
rooted
them,
in nonviolence,
to feel their struggles
offers
as
a
our
way
own?
out,
Let
a
us
path
step
to
back,
dissolve fear through compassion.
breathe,
It is
and
not
consider a
passivity,
gentler path
but an active
as we
choice to
turn
meet
inward,
life with openness,
clutching tightly
to build understanding
self-preservation.
where misunderstanding
A
grows.
subtle discord grows.
By practicing
Our
gentleness,
hearts grow restless.
we cultivate inner
Our
calm,
minds heavy with unease.
a peace that radiates
The
outward,
instinct to shield ourselves,
fostering harmony in our
to prioritize
relationships,
our own needs above others,
in our hearts.
carves a lonely
This practice aligns with the Zen path,
Anxiety hums beneath
reminding
the
us that true strength lies in
quiet
softening,
companion to our endless striving.
in connecting,
Loneliness
in
whispers
letting go of the
moments
need to
stillness,
dominate.
and
Now,
feelings of inadequacy bloom
let us
when we
explore
measure ourselves against
how
an
can we weave
unforgiving
gentleness
world.
into our lives.
By focusing solely
Gentleness
on our own
is a
survival,
practice,
we
a quiet
overlook the
art
needs
that
of those
begins
around
with
us.
awareness.
Building walls
Try
where
mindful
bridges could
speech,
stand.
choosing
This
words that
self-centeredness,
uplift rather than wound,
though born of instinct,
pausing to consider their
leaves us
impact.
fragmented.
Before
Our
reacting
inner
in
peace
frustration,
eroded by the very choices
take a
meant
breath.
to protect it.
Let the
The
moment
cost
settle.
is clear.
Let
A
clarity
life
guide your
lived for the
response.
self alone is a life
In
half
daily
lived,
interactions,
disconnected
listen
from
fully.
the warmth of shared humanity.
offer a smile,
Yet,
hold space
in
for
this
others without
recognition,
judgment.
a seed of
When
change
impulsivity
takes root.
arises,
What
as
if we
it
could
will,
shift our gaze outward,
return to the breath,
even for a moment,
grounding yourself in the
in the
present.
gentle teachings of Buddhism?
These practices,
Compassion,
though small,
or karuna,
require patience,
emerges as a
a
transformative
willingness to
force,
choose kindness over
a
force.
quiet,
Over time,
radiant act of giving without
they transform
expectation,
us,
a bridge
softening
to
our
mutual
edges,
peace.
deepening
Unlike
our
the fleeting
connections,
thrill of personal gain,
bringing peace to each moment we
compassion
share.
weaves us into the tapestry
And
of
so,
interconnectedness,
we arrive at a call.
reminding us that we are
Let
not
us embrace
solitary
gentleness
travelers, but
and
part
walk
of a
this path
vast,
together.
living whole.
Gentleness,
To offer
in its
kindness
quiet
without
power,
seeking reward
is a path to
dissolve
peace,
the barriers of isolation,
a way to heal
to
ourselves
create
and the
ripples
world
of
around
healing
us.
that touch both giver
It is not
and
a grand
receiver.
gesture,
This
but a
perspective
daily
shifts
choice,
the heart's focus,
a commitment to meet life with
inviting us
compassion,
to see others not as
to respond
competitors,
with care,
but as mirrors
to
of our
connect
own
with
struggles
presence.
and hopes.
As we reflect,
Compassion becomes a balm,
let us consider the moments we
soothing the
can
wounds of
soften,
disconnection and
the
lighting a
words we
path
can
toward
choose,
unity.
the
It
hearts we can
asks
touch.
nothing of us but openness,
Practice gentleness today.
yet offers everything in
Pause
return.
before speaking.
A sense of
Offer
belonging,
a kind gesture.
a quiet joy,
Feel the calm it
a
brings.
world made softer by shared
Inspired
care.
by this calm,
Let us explore
subscribe
this
to Zen
possibility
Buddhism.
further,
Join
allowing
our
kindness to
community
guide our steps
and nurture this gentle
in a
path
fleeting moment
together.
of clarity.
Let us walk
The
this
heart
way,
awakens.
hand in
A single
hand,
kind gesture,
finding peace in the
offered
simple act
without
of being
thought of
kind,
gain,
in the
can shift
strength
the
of
world
gentleness,
within and around us.
in the beauty of a heart
Imagine
at
pausing
ease.
in the midst of your own struggles.
Chapter 8, The
Choosing
Weaver's
to help a
Thread.
stranger with a heavy load,
In a quiet
or
rural
offering
village
a warm word to a weary colleague,
where rolling fields meet the
Such
soft
acts,
hum of a winding river,
small as they seem,
Mara sits at her
carry
loom
a
in a
profound
small
power,
workshop,
creating
her
ripples
hands
that
threading
linger
stories
far
into
beyond the
intricate
moment.
tapestries.
In that choice,
The air carries the scent of wool
we
and wood
glimpse
smoke,
the truth.
and sunlight
Kindness
spills
is not
through a single
sacrifice,
window,
but a gift,
illuminating
a spark
threads
that
of
lights
crimson,
both the giver and the
indigo,
receiver.
and
This
gold.
realization,
Each morning,
soft yet seismic,
Mara weaves with
invites
care,
us to reconsider our path,
her fingers dancing across the
to see
loom,
that even in our busiest
crafting
days,
patterns that hold the beauty of her
compassion can
heart's
weave
quiet
meaning
visions.
into the ordinary.
The village,
What might happen if
nestled
we carry
among
this
ancient
awareness
oaks,
forward,
moves
letting it
slowly,
shape our actions,
its people passing her workshop
explanation,
with baskets of grain
philosophy,
or bundles
and
of
meaning?
firewood,
At the
their
heart of
lives
Buddhist
woven
teachings
into the
lies a
rhythm of
simple
the
truth.
seasons.
The
Yet,
ego,
beneath
with
the
its
steady
relentless
clack of her
attachment to
loom,
self,
Mara
is the
carries a
root of
silent
our
burden.
discord.
Her
It builds
tapestries,
walls of separation,
though hung in homes and
convincing
markets,
us we stand alone,
seem to go unnoticed,
apart from the world's heartbeat.
their artistry overlooked.
Compassion,
Villagers buy her
however,
work, draping it
dissolves this
over
illusion,
walls or tables.
revealing the
But their eyes
interdependence
slide
that
past
binds
the
us
delicate
all.
details.
To act with
The
kindness
hours of
is to
care
build
spun
bridges,
into each thread.
to heal hearts,
They offer coins without
to
words,
align with the quiet rhythm of
their
existence.
glances brief,
In Karuna,
as if her craft were merely
we
fabric,
let go of the need to cling to I,
not a piece
and
of her
embrace
soul.
the beauty of we.
Mara's hands,
This practice is not merely
steady
an act,
from years
but
of
a way
weaving,
of being,
tremble with
a
doubt,
recognition that every life
wondering
is
if her
woven into
patterns
the same
matter,
delicate thread.
if her work touches
Compassion
anyone beyond the
fosters unity,
transaction.
reminding
The
us that our
workshop,
pain and joy are
once
shared,
a sanctuary,
that our healing
feels
is
like a
collective.
solitary cage,
It is a gentle rebellion
its walls
against
echoing
the
her
ego's
unspoken
isolation.
question.
A
Does
step
anyone
toward a
see
world
the
where
love she
hearts are
weaves?
open,
She
connected,
longs for a sign,
whole.
a moment of connection
Let
to
us carry
affirm that
this
her threads
understanding
reach the
into our
hearts of
daily
those who
lives,
take them.
letting it
The
guide
weight
our
of being
hands and
unseen
hearts.
presses on her
To
spirit,
cultivate compassion
dimming
is to
the
plant
colors of her
seeds
craft,
peace in the ordinary moments
leaving
of
her to
life.
question her place in the
A
village's
practice
tapestry.
both simple and profound.
Yet,
Begin
within
with
this quiet
loving-kindness
ache,
meditation,
a gentle
metta,
truth waits,
where you
like a
silently
thread
offer
ready
wishes
to
of
be woven
happiness and
into
ease
something
to
greater.
yourself,
Let
then
us
to
step
others,
into Mara's workshop,
even those who challenge
trace
you.
her threads,
Picture a
and
stranger
see where her
struggling,
craft might lead.
and offer a small
As
gesture,
seasons turn,
perhaps holding
Mara's
a door
heart
or
grows
sharing a
heavy.
smile.
The villager's
At work,
indifference stings like a
listen
frayed
deeply to
thread
a
caught in
colleague's
her loom.
words,
She
not to
weaves with
respond,
precision,
but to
each
understand.
tapestry a labor of
When
love.
fear of rejection arises,
Yet the people buy without
as
pausing,
it often does,
treating her work
meet it
as
with
ordinary,
mindful openness,
its artistry
trusting that
invisible to
kindness
their
is
hurried
its own
eyes.
reward.
They hang her
These
creations
acts,
in their homes,
though small,
but no one speaks
ripple
of the
outward,
patterns, the
softening
stories
the edges of
spun
our
into
days.
each knot.
The obstacle
The
of
silence
hesitation
feeds
can
a
be
creeping
overcome
doubt,
by starting where you stand,
whispering that her craft is
with whoever
undervalued,
is near.
her efforts
Compassion
unseen.
grows through action,
One morning,
through choosing connection
weighed down
over
by this
comfort.
invisibility,
Let us try these
Mara weaves
practices,
with less passion,
letting kindness
her
become
hands
our
moving
quiet strength.
mechanically, her heart
Compassion is a
detached from
gentle
the
glow,
threads.
a
The
light that
tapestries,
connects us all,
once
a
vibrant with
reminder
her
that we
spirit,
are never truly alone.
grow dull,
In its
their
warmth,
colors muted,
we find healing,
reflecting the disconnection within
not
her.
just for ourselves,
The
but for
workshop
world
feels
we
colder,
share.
its
Each
loom a
kind
reminder of her fading joy.
Each moment of care,
She wonders if her work is
weaves us
just
closer,
another task,
creating a
a
tapestry
routine
of peace
without
that
impact,
holds us all.
destined
Pause
to
now.
fade like cloth left in the
Reflect on
sun.
the ripples you might create
This
with a
detachment,
single gesture of kindness.
born of feeling unappreciated,
Offer a hand,
leaves her
a
isolated,
word,
her
a moment
connection
of
to her
presence,
craft unraveling.
and watch how it
Yet,
transforms both you and
in
those
this
around
shadowed
you.
moment,
If this
a faint
message touches
possibility
your heart,
glimmers, waiting
subscribe
to
Zen
rethread her
Buddhism.
purpose.
Let
Let us
spread
linger with
compassion
Mara
together,
in her
walking
struggle
this gentle path as one.
to see what might mend her heart,
Chapter 2.
desperate to
The
break her
lantern's glow.
solitude.
In a
Mara
tranquil
pours her
coastal
energy
village,
into bolder designs.
where the sea hums
She
softly
weaves
against
tapestries
weathered
with
cliffs.
vibrant hues,
Anna walks the winding
intricate
paths
patterns
at dusk,
meant to catch the villager's
her
gaze.
hands steady as she lights
She
lanterns
threads
to guide
gold
the
through
way.
crimson,
The sky
braids
melts
spirals
into
of
shades
emerald and
amber
sapphire,
violet,
each
casting
piece a
gentle
bid for
glow over the
recognition,
cobblestone trails that
a
snake
hope to be
along the
seen.
shore.
Her
The
hands
air
work
carries the
tirelessly,
scent of salt,
knotting elaborate
mingling
scenes
with the
of
faint
rivers and
sweetness
stars,
of wildflowers that sway
imagining
in
the
the
villagers
breeze.
pausing,
Each night,
their faces alight with
Anna
awe,
tends her lanterns with
their
quiet
words
devotion,
affirming her craft.
placing them carefully
Yet,
to light the way for fishermen
as weeks
returning from the
pass,
vast.
the people
Restless
admire
sea
the
and
tapestry's
travelers,
brilliance, but
seeking
offer no
refuge in the
thanks to
village's
Mara
embrace.
herself. their fleeting
warm,
glances,
golden light
their
dances
murmurs
on
of
the stones.
appreciation,
A
do
silent
not touch
promise
the
of
emptiness
safety
within
in the
her.
gathering dark.
The bold designs, though
Within
striking,
Anna's heart,
demand endless
quiet ache
hours,
stirs.
leaving her
Her
drained,
work,
her
so
spirit
essential to the
heavier than
village,
before.
seems to
The
go
recognition
unnoticed,
she sought feels hollow,
unacknowledged by those who
a
pass
surface
by.
shimmer that fails to warm
The
her heart.
fishermen,
Her
their
pursuit of
faces
praise,
etched with the day's toil,
though earnest,
hurry home without a
deepens her
glance.
disconnection,
The villagers,
revealing that external
lost in
admiration
their own thoughts,
cannot mend the quiet voids
tread the
within.
illuminated paths without
The
a word
workshop,
of thanks.
filled with
Anna's
vibrant
hands,
cloth,
roughened
feels
by
emptier,
years of tending wicks and
her
polishing
craft a
glass,
labor without connection.
tremble with a growing doubt.
In this weariness,
a sense that her
a soft
efforts
shift
fade into
begins
the
to
night,
stir,
like whispers on the
a
wind.
whisper of a gentler
She
path.
wonders if her light reaches
Let
anyone.
us follow Mara as she
If
nears
the
a
hours
moment of
she spends
awakening,
in solitude hold
one that
meaning
will
beyond the act
reweave her
itself.
purpose.
Her
One
evenings
crisp
are spent
evening,
alone.
as
The
shadows
glow of her
stretch
lanterns,
across her
only
workshop,
company.
a
And
traveler
the weight of
approaches
being
Mara,
unseen presses heavily
his
on
voice
her spirit.
warm.
She
He shares
longs
how
for a
one of her
sign,
tapestries,
a fleeting moment
draped
of
over a family
connection,
table,
to affirm
brought
that her
comfort
quiet
during a
service
cold winter.
matters,
He
that it
speaks of
touches
his
the
children,
lives of those she guides.
warmed by its colors,
In the stillness,
finding joy in
she
its
feels
patterns
like a
during
shadow
long nights.
moving through her own life.
His words,
Her purpose dimming
simple
with
and
each
heartfelt,
unnoticed night.
pierce Mara's doubt.
Yet,
She
even
sees
in
her
this
tapestries
solitude,
not as objects,
a deeper truth waits
but as threads
patiently,
of warmth,
like a star
weaving
hidden
connection
behind
she
clouds,
hadn't imagined.
ready to shine
that
when
moment,
the moment is right.
Her heart
Anna's
softens,
journey,
realizing
one of
her work
quiet
touches
service
lives in
and
ways she
silent
never
yearning,
saw,
invites
offering
us to walk
solace to
beside her,
strangers.
to
The
see
traveler's
where her lanterns
gratitude,
might lead,
unprompted
not just
and
for
gentle,
others, but
shifts
for
her
her own
perspective,
heart.
showing
Let us
her
step
the
into
unseen
this gentle
ripples of her
tale,
craft.
tracing
With
the glow
renewed
that
care,
holds the promise of something greater,
Mara weaves that night,
something that binds us
focusing
all
not
in
on
the tender
praise,
embrace of compassion.
but on the comfort her
As the
tapestries
seasons
bring.
turn,
Her hands
Anna's
move with
loneliness grows
lightness,
sharper.
her
The
spirit open to
villager's
the truth that
indifference
her work,
cuts deeper with each passing
however
night.
quiet,
She lights
binds
her
her to
lanterns with
others.
care,
This
ensuring
realization,
their flames hold steady against the
soft as a
coastal
woven
winds.
thread,
Yet no one
transforms her
pauses to
isolation
acknowledge the
into
safety
connection,
they provide.
her doubt into
Fishermen
gentle
rush
resolve.
past,
Her
their
loom
eyes fixed
hums
on the
anew,
horizon,
not
their
for
steps
show,
heavy with the day's burdens.
but for the hearts her work touches.
Villagers,
Let us
wrapped in
hold
their
this
own
moment
lives,
close,
offer
as
no
Mara's
nod,
awakening invites us to
no
see our
smile,
own craft anew.
no sign that her light matters.
Explanation,
The silence
meaning,
weighs
and
on
lesson.
Anna,
Mara's
sowing seeds of
disconnection,
doubt that bloom into a
like
quiet
a loose
despair.
thread,
She
grew from
questions the
seeking
value of her
external
work,
praise. She
wondering if
measured her
lanterns
worth by
are
others'
merely a
eyes,
habit,
not
a
the
ritual
impact of her
without
craft.
impact.
Her
One
story
evening,
reveals a deeper truth,
overcome by weariness,
that gentleness and gratitude
Anna dims her
transform work
lanterns,
into an act of love,
letting their flames flicker low,
weaving bonds of connection.
a reflection of the fading
In the
hope
Buddhist
within
path,
her.
approaching
paths grow
tasks with
shadowy,
gentleness softens the heart,
village less certain,
turning routine
and
into a
chill
gift
settles
that
over
unites
the night.
us.
Her
Mara's
heart aches
tapestries,
with the pain of being unseen,
once a source of frustration,
and she wonders if she should
became a
abandon
bridge
her
to others
task.
when she saw their warmth
If
through
her
the
light
traveler's
is
words.
destined to burn unnoticed,
Gentleness,
the instinct
in its
to
quiet
withdraw,
strength,
to protect
dissolves
herself
the
from
ego's
sting
need for
of indifference,
validation,
feels
revealing the joy
overwhelming,
in creating without
yet it leaves
expectation.
her emptier still.
Her story teaches
This
us
moment
that
of
every
dimming,
act,
both
every
literal
small
and
effort,
within,
carries
marks a
meaning when
turning point,
infused with care.
a shadowed pause
when we
before
approach
a
it
new
with
light can
gratitude for
emerge.
its ripples.
Let us linger
By
here.
weaving with gentleness,
In Anna's struggle,
Mara found purpose
to
not
see
in
what might
applause,
spark her heart anew,
but in the quiet unity her
desperate
work
to break her
fostered.
isolation.
This is the
Anna
essence
turns
of
to her
mindful
with
craft,
fervor.
seeing
She
each
carves
task as a
lanterns
chance
with
to nurture
intricate
connection,
patterns.
to
Their
weave
designs
love into the
swirling
world.
like the sea's endless dance.
Let us carry this lesson forward,
hoping their beauty will draw the
letting
villagers'
gentleness
eyes.
guide our hands and
She
hearts.
polishes the glass until it
Inspired
gleams
by
under the
Mara's
stars.
thread, we
Sets
can
the
weave
weeks to burn
gentleness and
brighter,
gratitude into our daily
and places her
tasks.
creations in the most
Approach each
visible
action
corners
with
of the
care,
village.
whether
Her
writing a
hands work
note,
tirelessly,
cooking a meal,
driven by a longing to be seen,
or tending a small duty,
to have her efforts
and pause
recognized
to
at
give
last.
thanks for its outcomes.
She imagines the villagers
Notice the
pausing,
warmth of a shared moment,
their faces alight
the
with
calm
wonder,
of a completed task,
their words affirming
the
her
joy
purpose.
it brings another.
Yet,
Practice mindfulness by
nights
staying
unfold,
present in each act,
the villagers marvel
feeling
at the
its
lantern's
rhythm,
radiance, but pass
its
by
quiet
without
role
a
in the
word to
world.
Anna herself.
When frustration
Their fleeting
arises,
glances,
as it did
their
for
murmured
Mara,
praise for the light.
counter it with gentle
Do not
intent,
touch the emptiness within her.
trusting that your efforts
The
matter,
brighter lanterns demand more
even
of
if
her
their
energy,
effects are unseen.
leaving her exhausted.
Offer a kind gesture,
Her spirit drained
like
by
a
the
smile
weight
to
of
a
unmet
coworker or a helping
expectations.
hand to a neighbor,
The validation she sought
and see the connection
slips
it
through her
weaves.
fingers,
These
leaving
acts,
her more alone than before.
though simple,
Her pursuit
ripple
of
outward,
recognition,
softening the
earnest,
edges of our days.
reveals a painful
Overcome
truth.
the pull of disconnection
External
by
acclaim
focusing
cannot
on
fill
the
heart's
moment,
quiet voids.
on the task
The
before
harder
you,
she strives,
on the love you
the
can
heavier
offer
her
without
solitude
expectation.
a reminder
Gentleness
that
grows
seeking
through
approval
practice,
from others often leads
through
to
choosing
deeper
care over
disconnection.
haste,
Yet,
through seeing each act as a
in
thread
this
of unity.
weariness,
Let
a
us
subtle
step
shift
into this
begins to
practice,
stir,
carrying
a
Mara's
whisper of
lesson
change
into our
that
lives,
promises a softer path.
weaving our days with
Let
tender
us
care.
follow Anna as she nears a
Imagine
moment
your
of
work as a
awakening,
tapestry,
one that will
its
redefine
threads
her
weaving
light.
connections through gentleness.
One stormy evening,
Each task,
as waves roar
no matter
against
how
the
small,
cliffs, a
creates
fisherman
ripples of
approaches
love,
Anna.
a
His
gift that
weathered
binds
face
us all.
softens as he speaks
Mara's
of her
story
lantern's
reminds
glow.
us that meaning lies
He shares a
not
story
in
of a
others'
night
praise,
when a tempest threatened to
but in the
swallow his boat.
gratitude we bring to our
When her
efforts,
light,
in the bonds they
steady and
foster.
unwavering,
Her tapestries,
guided him safely through the
once
darkness
woven
to his
with
waiting
doubt,
family.
now shine
His
with
words,
purpose, a
simple and
testament to
heartfelt,
the power of gentleness
pierce
to
the veil
transform
of Anna's
routine
doubt,
into connection.
offering a glimpse of
Pause
her work's
now.
unseen impact.
Reflect on a task you
In
might
that
approach
moment,
with care,
her heart
a moment
opens.
you could infuse with thanks
She
for its
sees her
quiet
lanterns
impact.
not as a plea for notice,
Picture yourself offering a
but
gentle
as a
act,
quiet gift,
perhaps
a
a kind
beacon that
word,
touches lives she may
a shared
never fully
moment,
know.
or a
The
helping
fisherman's
hand,
gratitude,
and see how it brightens
unadorned, yet
another's day.
profound,
These
shifts her
acts,
perspective,
like Mara's
showing
threads,
her that her light has carried
carry a
others
beauty
through
that reaches
storms she
beyond
could
what you
not
can see.
With
Share this
clarity,
story with another.
Anna lights her
Let
lanterns
it
that night
inspire
with
a
new
chain of
intention,
gentleness that spreads through
not
your
for
world.
praise,
Inspired by Mara's
compassion,
thread,
focusing on the
subscribe to
safety
Zen
and
Buddhism
comfort
to
they
weave
bring.
peace together,
Her hands move
walking
with a
this gentle
purpose,
path as one.
her spirit lighter,
Let us commit to this
as
practice,
she embraces the truth
tending
that her
our
work
lives with
weaves her
gratitude,
into the lives of those she
letting
serves.
every act weave a
This
tapestry of love.
realization, soft
Chapter
as a
9.
breeze,
Philosophical
transforms her
Reflection,
solitude
the
into
flow of
connection,
mindfulness.
her doubt
Part
into
1.
quiet resolve.
Facing and
Her lanterns
understanding
burn
common
brighter,
beliefs.
not for show,
In the hum of modern life,
but for the hearts they guide.
society wears busyness like a
Let us
badge,
hold this moment close,
celebrating the juggle of
as
tasks,
Anna's awakening invites
the rush
us to
from one
see
goal
our
to the
own
next,
actions anew.
the endless dance of
Anna's
productivity.
loneliness,
We
like
are
a
taught
tide
that to be
pulling at the
successful
shore,
is to be constantly
stemmed
in
from her
motion,
hunger for external validation,
multitasking through meetings,
a need to be seen,
emails,
to have her
ambitions,
worth affirmed by the eyes of others.
as if stillness is a sign
Yet,
of failure.
her story
This
reveals
obsession
a
with
deeper
doing
truth.
more,
The true
faster,
connection flows not from
fills
seeking
our
praise,
days with a frenetic energy,
but from offering compassion
leaving
without
little room
expectation.
for pause,
In the Buddhist
for
path,
reflection,
such
for
acts
simply
of
being.
kindness,
Yet,
however small,
this relentless
create
pace
ripples
comes
that
at a
bind us
cost,
to one another,
a quiet
weaving a
erosion of
tapestry
presence
unity
that leaves us
where
stressed,
isolation once stood.
disconnected,
Anna's lanterns,
adrift in our own lives.
glowing quietly in the night,
We move through moments without
became
truly
a
living
bridge
them,
to the lives of others,
our minds
a
scattered,
reminder that our efforts,
our hearts heavy with the weight
when
of
given
unceasing
freely,
demands.
hold a power
The world
beyond what
praises
we
the
can
overfilled
measure.
calendar,
Compassion,
the overflowing
in
inbox.
its gentle strength,
But in this race,
dissolves the ego's
we lose
need
touch
for
with the beauty
recognition,
of now,
revealing
the warmth of a
interdependence
single
that holds
breath,
us all.
the
Her
fleeting
story
joy of a
teaches us
shared
that
glance.
every kind gesture,
This societal hymn to
every moment
busyness
of care,
blinds us to the truth
carries a light that reaches
that life
far
is not
beyond our
measured by
sight,
tasks checked off,
touching hearts we may
but
never
by
meet.
moments fully felt.
This is the essence of
The
karuna,
pressure to do more pulls
the
us from
compassionate
ourselves,
heart that sees no
from others,
separation,
from the
that
world,
finds joy in giving without
leaving us
seeking
anxious,
return.
our
Anna's
thoughts
journey
tangled,
shows us that our
our
smallest
spirits
acts,
restless.
offered
We
with
chase
pure
productivity,
intent,
believing
foster
it will bring
unity,
fulfillment,
heal wounds,
but find instead a
and light the
hollow
way for
ache,
others.
a
Let
longing
us
for
carry
something
this lesson
deeper,
forward,
something
letting
present.
compassion guide our hands
This
and
constant
hearts in
striving
the quiet
frays our
moments of our
connections,
lives.
dulls our
Part 2.
senses, makes us
Practice and
forget the gentle
connection.
rhythm of life unfolding in the
Inspired
moment.
by Anna's lanterns,
Let us pause
we
now.
can cultivate compassion
What if
in our
true
own
success
lives.
lies in being fully here?
Begin each day with a small
When we
act of
surrender to
kindness,
distraction,
perhaps a
our
smile
minds
to
become a
passerby,
storm,
a helping
swirling with
hand to a
anxiety,
neighbor, or a
scattered
moment of
focus,
deep listening to a friend's
a restless
unspoken
hum
needs.
that drowns out peace,
Practice loving kindness
the instinct
meditation,
to rush through life,
silently wishing
to
peace
leap
and
from
joy
one
to
task
yourself,
to another,
then to
blinds
others,
us to the richness of the
even
present,
those who feel distant or difficult.
leaving us disconnected from meaningful
when doubt
moments.
creeps in,
We miss the
whispering
warmth
that
of
your
a
efforts
sunrise,
are too small to matter,
the laughter of a friend,
meet it with mindful intent,
the quiet beauty of a single
trusting
breath,
that every gesture of care
all
sends
because our
ripples
attention
into
is
the world.
elsewhere,
Like
caught
Anna,
in the past or
you may
racing
face
toward the
moments
future.
of feeling unseen,
This lack of mindfulness
persist,
breeds inner chaos,
knowing that kindness
a sense
is
of
its own
fragmentation
reward,
that leaves us feeling
a light
unmoored,
that warms both giver and
as if
receiver.
life is slipping through our
Offer
fingers.
a kind word to a colleague,
We chase the next thing,
hold a door for a stranger,
believing it will ground us,
or share a moment of presence
but
with
each
someone
hurried
in
step
need.
only deepens our
These
disconnection
acts, though
from
simple,
ourselves,
carry
from
the power
others,
to transform,
from the world.
to soften the edges
Yet,
of a hurried world.
a gentle path calls us
Overcome
back.
the fear of insignificance
Mindfulness
by focusing
offers a
on the
way to
moment,
return to the now.
on the person before
In
you,
the heart of Zen teachings,
on the light you can
mindfulness
offer
shines
without
as a quiet
expectation.
anchor, a
Compassion
practice
grows
that
through
roots us
action,
in the present,
through choosing connection
where clarity
over
and peace
isolation,
reside.
through
It is
trusting
not
that
about
your glow
escaping
matters.
life's demands,
Let us step into
but
this
meeting them with
practice,
full attention,
carrying Anna's lesson
with a heart
into our
open to the
daily
moment
lives,
as it is.
lighting paths
Mindfulness
with the quiet
invites us
strength
to
of
notice the
kindness.
texture of a leaf,
Imagine your kindness
the
as
rhythm
a
of
lantern,
our breath,
its glow
the
cutting
fleeting
through the
kindness
darkness
in
of
a
another's
stranger's
day.
eyes.
Each
This
act,
simple act of presence
no matter
deepens
how
our
small,
connection to ourselves,
creates a ripple
to
of
others,
connection,
to the
a
world,
bridge to a heart in need.
weaving a thread of
Anna's
awareness through
story
our
reminds
days.
us that our light matters,
It fosters peace,
that our compassion
a steady
weaves us
calm
into
that
the
softens
lives
the
of
edges
others,
of life's chaos
even when we feel unseen.
and opens the door to joy found in the
lanterns,
ordinary.
once dimmed
By embracing
doubt,
mindfulness,
now shine
we
with
step into the
purpose,
flow of now,
a testament to the power
where
of
every
giving
moment
without
becomes a
seeking
gift.
reward.
Every
Pause
interaction, a chance to
Reflect
connect,
on a kind gesture you might
and
offer
so
today.
a new
A moment of
possibility
care that
dawns.
could brighten someone's path.
What if we could live fully in
Picture
each
yourself
moment,
sharing a smile with a
in
stranger,
a single,
offering
quiet
a word
moment?
of encouragement,
clarity
or
arises,
simply listening with an open
the
heart.
sudden recognition that life's
These
beauty
acts,
lies in being fully
like Anna's
present.
lanterns,
It might
carry
come
a light
as you
that
pause to
reaches
breathe,
beyond what you can see,
feeling the air fill
touching
your
lives
lungs,
in ways you may never know.
or as you notice the play
Share
of
this
light on your
story with
morning
another.
coffee.
Let it
This is the
inspire a
shift,
chain of kindness that
the
spreads
awakening
through
to
your
the richness
community.
of now,
Feel the glow
where
of
the world
kindness.
feels alive,
Subscribe to Zen Buddhism
vibrant,
to spread light together.
whole.
Walking this
Imagine
gentle path
stopping in the
as
midst
one,
of a busy day,
let us commit
closing
to this
your eyes,
practice,
listening to
lighting
the
our own
sounds
lanterns
around you,
each day,
the hum of
trusting
life,
that our compassion will guide us
the beat
all
of your
home.
own heart. This
Chapter
act of
3.
pausing,
Philosophical
of noticing,
reflection, the warmth
becomes
of
a
gratitude.
doorway to mindfulness,
Part 1.
a reminder that the
Facing
present
and
is enough.
understanding.
By
Common
choosing to be
beliefs.
here,
In a world
we
that
find
hums
joy
with
in the
restless
smallest
energy,
details,
society
our hearts
often
softening,
whispers a subtle promise
our minds settling
that
into the
happiness
flow
lies
of the
just
moment.
beyond the next achievement,
This realization lights
the
the
next
way.
possession,
Mindfulness
the
is a
next
practice we can
milestone.
choose each day.
We are taught to chase,
Explanation,
to strive,
philosophy, and meaning.
to measure our worth by
At the root
promotions
of our
earned,
chaos lies
wealth
attachment,
gathered,
the mind's
or
habit
status
of
gained.
clinging to the past or
This
reaching
belief,
for the future,
so deeply
pulling
woven
us from
into
the now.
fabric of our lives,
In Buddhist teachings,
paints a picture of scarcity.
this restless wandering
as
fuels
if
distraction,
what we have is never enough,
scattering our thoughts
as
and
if
dimming
joy
our
waits
peace.
always on the other side
Mindfulness
of more.
offers a remedy,
Yet,
a way to gently
this
return
pursuit,
to the present,
relentless and
to see each
unyielding,
moment with fresh eyes.
pulls us away from the
It
present
is not
moment,
about erasing thoughts,
leaving us tethered to a
but
future
holding
that
them
never
lightly,
truly arrives.
letting them pass like
We run
clouds
toward
across a clear
goals,
sky.
convinced
This
they will
practice,
fill the quiet ache within.
rooted in Zen,
But each step forward
brings
seems
calm,
to widen the gap,
a deep connection to
leaving us
life as it
hollow,
unfolds.
restless,
By anchoring ourselves in the now,
unsatisfied.
we
The
find
world
peace,
tells us to seek happiness
a
in what
quiet
we lack,
strength that weaves us
in
back
the
into the
endless
world,
race for bigger,
into ourselves,
better,
into the
brighter.
beauty of being
But in this chase,
now.
we
Let
lose
us
something
explore.
precious.
How can we
The ability
cultivate
to
this
see the
presence
beauty
in our lives?
already here,
Mindfulness
warmth
is a
of what
gentle
is.
practice,
our hearts
a
grow
way to
heavy,
weave presence into the
weighed
fabric
down
of
by
our days.
comparison,
Begin
by the
with
illusion
mindful
that
breathing,
joy is a prize to be won,
taking a moment
rather than
each
a gift
morning
to
to
be
focus
noticed.
on the rise and fall of
We
your breath,
drift,
grounding
disconnected
yourself
from
in the
moment,
now. Try
blind to
single
the small
task
wonders
focus,
that surround us.
giving your full attention
breath
to
in our
one
lungs,
activity,
the light
whether
on our
sipping
skin,
tea or listening to a
the
friend,
kindness in a stranger's smile.
noticing every detail with
This
care.
societal script,
When restlessness
so
creeps in,
seductive in its promise,
as it often does,
breeds chronic
meet
dissatisfaction,
it with gentle persistence,
a quiet erosion of
returning
peace
to
that
the
leaves
breath,
us feeling apart from life
to the
itself.
moment,
And
without
so,
judgment,
We wander,
Practice noticing your
seeking
surroundings,
what we already hold,
the sound of birds,
unaware that the key to
the
joy
warmth of
lies
sunlight,
not in gaining more,
letting each
but
sensation
in
anchor
seeing more
you.
clearly.
These small
Let us
acts,
pause now.
though simple,
What if the path to happiness
require
is not a
patience,
race,
a
but
willingness
gentle
to show
turning
up fully.
inward?
Over
Conflict,
time, they transform
consequences
our
of
days,
ingratitude.
turning
When
fleeting moments
gratitude
of
fades,
presence into a steady
a
flow
shadow
of
creeps
peace.
into our hearts,
And so,
casting envy,
we arrive at a call.
resentment,
Let us embrace
and a gnawing
mindfulness
sense
and
of
walk
lack.
this path together.
Without gratitude,
Mindfulness,
we see only
in its
what
quiet
we do
grace,
not have.
is a
Our
path
eyes
to
fixed
peace,
on the lives of others,
a way to connect deeply
their
with the present
successes,
and all it holds.
their possessions,
It is not a
their
grand
seemingly
achievement,
brighter days.
but a gentle
This
choice,
comparison festers,
a commitment to be
fueling
here
discontent that
fully
clouds our minds and isolates
in
us
each
from the
moment.
world.
As we
chase future
reflect,
goals,
let us
believing
consider the
they will
beauty of
complete
now.
us,
The
while
breath in our
present
lungs,
slips through our fingers,
the world unfolding around us.
unnoticed.
Practice presence
uncherished.
today.
This
Pause
restless
to breathe.
pursuit blinds us to the
Notice
blessings
one small
already here.
detail.
The
Feel the
warmth
calm
of a
it
shared
brings.
laugh, the
Inspired by
comfort
this
of a
calm,
quiet evening,
subscribe to
the
Zen
simple
Buddhism.
grace of being alive.
Join our community
Ingratitude builds
and
walls,
nurture this mindful path together.
separating us from the moment,
Let us walk this way,
from others,
hand in
from
hand,
ourselves.
finding peace
It
in the
whispers
flow
that
of the
we
moment,
are not enough,
in the joy of being
that life
present,
is not enough.
in the simple gift
And
of
in this
now.
whisper,
A kind
lose our
gesture's
way.
glow conclusion.
adrift in a sea
Part
of
1.
longing,
Summarizing the
unable
journey.
to find shore.
Tonight,
Yet,
we
there
journeyed
is a
through
way
the
to
gentle
return.
glow of a kind
A soft
gesture,
light waits to guide us
discovering its quiet power to
In the
weave
gentle
connection
teachings of
and
Zen,
peace.
back. Gratitude
simple
emerges as a practice,
Offered without
a way to
expectation,
anchor ourselves in the now.
carries a light that touches
It
hearts,
is not a fleeting emotion,
softens struggles.
but a quiet choice
and binds
to
us to
embrace
one
life's
another.
impermanence.
We learn that
To find
kindness,
joy in what is
like a seed planted
just
in
as it
stillness,
is.
blooms
Gratitude
into moments
asks
of
us to
shared
pause,
warmth,
to notice
dissolving the
fleeting
walls of
beauty
isolation.
a morning breeze,
This truth,
the warmth of a meal,
rooted in compassion,
the fleeting glance of a loved
aligns
one.
with the Zen path,
It transforms the ordinary
guiding us back
into
to our
the
authentic
extraordinary,
selves, where
revealing
peace
the
resides.
abundance hidden in plain sight.
By embracing kindness,
By practicing gratitude,
we step away from the rush
we
of
learn to
self-doubt,
rest in the present,
the weight of
to
needing
let go of
approval,
the need to grasp or control.
and the ache of disconnection.
This simple act,
Instead,
this turning toward
we
what
find
is,
wisdom in small gestures,
becomes a wellspring of
in the
contentment,
smile shared,
a balm
the
for
hand
the restless
extended,
heart.
the moment given
Zen,
freely.
Gratitude
These
is
acts,
a way of seeing
though humble,
a lens that softens
hold a
the edges of
transformative
life
force,
and fills our days
freeing
with
us
quiet
from the
wonder.
misconception that meaning
so,
lies in grand
A
achievements.
new possibility dawns.
They remind us that our
What if we
presence,
could see the world anew,
offered with care,
in the stillness
is
of a
enough to
single
light
moment?
the world around us.
Clarity arises.
This journey shows us
a
that inner
sudden
peace
recognition
grows
of the
not
abundance
from
woven
striving,
into the fabric of our lives,
but from giving,
it might come
from seeing
as you
others
sip
as
tea,
part of our own heart.
the warmth spreading
As
through
you
your
rest
hands,
tonight,
or as you
let
catch
this
a kind
lesson
word
settle
from
within.
friend.
A
Its
gentle
echo
reminder
lingering
that your
in
kindness
heart.
ripples outward,
These small joys,
touching lives in ways you may
so
never
often
see.
overlooked,
Let it guide
become
you back to
portals
the
to
truth
gratitude.
of who you are,
invitations to
connected,
pause and give thanks.
whole,
Imagine stopping
and
to
at
breathe,
peace.
to truly
Now,
see the dance of light
let
on
us
the leaf,
carry this wisdom
the
into
rhythm
a
of your own
soothing
heartbeat.
vision, a
This
place
is
of
the
calm to
shift,
cradle your heart.
the awakening to
Picture
life's
a quiet
gifts.
meadow at dusk,
by pausing,
where soft grass sways under a sky painted with stars. A gentle breeze carries the scent of wildflowers,
our hearts
brushing your
softening,
skin with cool,
our eyes opening
tender
to the
whispers.
beauty that was always there.
Fireflies dance in the
This
distance,
realization calls us forward.
their tiny lights pulsing like
Gratitude
kind
is not
gestures
just a thought,
glowing in the night.
but a way of being.
Each flicker mirrors the warmth of your
Explanation.
heart, the
Philosophy
compassion
and
you shared
meaning.
At
At the heart
perhaps
of
in a
discontent
smile,
lies tanha,
a word,
the Buddhist term
or
for
a
craving.
silent wish for another's peace.
The clinging to desires
The
that
meadow
pulls
holds
us
you
from the
gently.
present.
Its
This
stillness a
attachment,
reflection of the calm within,
This endless reaching for
a
what we
reminder
do
to
not
rest
have,
in this moment.
fuels our suffering,
The stars above,
keeping us tethered
steady
to a
and
cycle
eternal,
of want.
speak of
Gratitude,
connection,
in
of
its gentle
lives
wisdom,
intertwined through small acts of
offers the
care.
counterpoint.
Feel the
It
earth
teaches
beneath
us to
you,
release our grip,
solid and warm,
to find joy in the
grounding you
fleeting,
in the present,
to connect with
where
the
no
moment
worries
as it
linger,
unfolds.
no burdens
Rooted
press.
in Buddhist teachings,
The soft hum of
gratitude
crickets
is a
weaves
practice
a
of
lullaby,
presence,
echoing
a way to
the
cultivate
video's
peace
truth.
by seeing the world with fresh
Kindness
eyes.
creates harmony,
It does not
a
deny
thread that
life's
binds us
challenges,
all.
but
As you
invites us
breathe,
to hold them lightly,
let the meadow's peace
to
flow
find
through
balance
you.
amid impermanence.
Each inhale drawing
Through
in light,
gratitude,
each
we weave
exhale
ourselves
releasing
back into
tension.
the tapestry of life.
You are safe here,
Our hearts open,
wrapped in the glow
our
of your own
spirits lifted
compassion,
by the simple act of giving
connected to the
thanks.
world through the quiet beauty
Now,
of giving.
Let us explore
This serene place,
how can we bring
alive
this
with
practice
gentle
into
light,
our daily lives.
invites you to rest,
Gratitude is a seed that grows
to let
with
your
care,
heart soften into the
a
stillness
practice
of
that
now.
blooms in the small moments of our
Let
days.
this vision cradle you
Begin with a gratitude
as we
journal,
plant the seeds of this wisdom
writing
for your
3
journey
things
ahead.
each evening that brought you joy.
Part 2.
Perhaps
Seeds
the
of
scent
Wisdom.
rain,
The
a
lessons
shared
of
smile,
kindness we explored tonight
or
are
the stillness
seeds,
of dawn.
small and
Pause during
unassuming,
routine moments,
yet destined to
washing
grow in their
dishes,
own time.
walking to
Trust
work,
that these insights,
and notice the sensations,
planted in your heart,
the warmth,
will unfold gently,
the rhythm,
without rush or
offering
force.
silent thanks.
You need not
When
see their full
negativity
bloom
arises,
tonight, for
as it
wisdom
will,
grows slowly,
meet it with
nourished
mindful
by
gratitude,
patience and presence.
gently redirecting
In your daily
focus
life,
to what is good.
nurture these seeds
What
with
is
small
here?
acts,
These
a kind
practices,
word to a friend,
though simple,
a moment of listening,
require persistence,
a gesture of care.
a willingness to return
Each
to gratitude again and again.
However simple,
over time,
waters the wisdom of
they rewire
compassion,
the heart,
letting it take
turning
root
fleeting
in your
moments of
days,
thanks into a steady
like a
current of
seed beneath the
contentment,
soil.
a quiet
Its
anchor
growth is
in the
quiet,
flow of life.
unseen,
And so,
yet
we come
steady,
to the heart of this journey,
guided by the gentle rhythm of the
call
Zen
to
path.
embrace gratitude fully.
This patience frees you from the
Gratitude,
need for instant
in
change,
its gentle simplicity,
inviting you to
is
trust
a
the
path
process,
to peace,
to
a
believe in
way
the
to
power
soften
of
the
small
heart and
beginnings.
awaken to the beauty of the
As you
present.
move through your days,
It is not a grand gesture,
carry this truth.
but a quiet
Every
practice,
kind gesture
a
strengthens your
choice
connection
to see
to
the
others,
world with kindness and wonder.
weaving a tapestry of
As
peace.
we reflect on this,
Let these seeds rest
let
within
us
you,
pause to consider our blessings,
knowing they will blossom when the time
small
is right,
joys that light our days,
bringing light to both
the
your heart
connections
and
that
the
sustain
world.
us.
This
Begin
hope,
today.
soft
Notice
and
one
enduring,
thing, a
guides
warm
you
meal,
toward ease,
a kind word,
toward a life where compassion
and
flows
offer
freely.
thanks.
Now,
Let this be the first step
let us
on a
ease
journey
into
toward
rest,
peace.
letting these
Inspired
seeds
by
settle as you
gratitude's
drift
warmth.
into peace.
Subscribe
As
to
you
Zen
lie
Buddhism.
here,
Join
let your
our
thoughts
community
drift like clouds across
and
a
nurture
quiet
this
sky,
gentle path together.
soft and fleeting.
Let us walk this way,
Release the day's weight,
hand in hand,
its worries slipping
Finding
away
joy
like
in the
leaves on
moment.
a gentle stream.
In the now,
Breathe slowly,
in the simple gift
deeply.
of being.
Each inhale
Chapter
filling you
4,
with calm.
The gardener's gift.
Each exhale
In a
softening your
small
body
town
into the
nestled
embrace
between
of
rolling
rest.
hills,
Feel your
where the
shoulders
air
ease,
hums with the scent of earth
your
and
heart
blooming
lighten.
flowers.
As you
Lila
sink
tends a
into
garden
this
that
moment,
breathes life into the community.
free from expectation,
Her hands
picture a warm glow
dusted
within,
with soil,
the light of a
move
kind
gently
gesture
among
you
the
offered or
roses and
received,
lavender,
cradling
coaxing
you like
color
a
and
soft
fragrance
blanket.
from the earth each dawn.
Let this warmth guide your
The
mind to
garden,
stillness.
a patchwork
Each
of
breath a
vibrant
wave
petals
that
and
carries
soft
you deeper
greens,
into peace.
sits at the town's
There is
heart.
no need to hold on to
Its
thoughts.
paths winding past
No
benches
need to
where
chase
people
answers.
rest.
You
Its
are
blooms
safe,
brightening the days of those
held
who
in the
pass.
gentle truth of compassion,
At sunrise,
in the quiet beauty
Lila
of
waters
connection.
each plant with care,
As you breathe,
her fingers tracing
imagine
the
the
delicate
meadow's
edges of
fireflies,
petals.
their
Her
light
heart quietly
pulsing
tied
in
to
rhythm
the
with your
beauty she
heart,
nurtures.
soothing you
Yet,
towards sleep.
beneath her steady
Let
hands,
each pulse remind you of
a
kindness,
quiet sorrow grows.
of the bonds you
The
weave through
townsfolk,
care.
though
Rest
they
now,
walk her paths and breathe
knowing
the
you are
sweetness of her
enough.
flowers.
Your presence
Rarely
a
pause
gift to the
acknowledge
world.
her work.
This
They
moment is
sit in the
yours,
shade of her trees,
a sanctuary of calm,
smile at the sight of her blooms,
where the glow of your heart
but their
lights
eyes
the way
glide
to
past
dreams.
Lila,
Drift
as if
gently,
her garden sprouted on
held
its
in the
own.
embrace of this tender
Her
wisdom.
efforts
May your heart
poured into
rest
the
in the
soil
glow
day
of kindness,
after day,
its
feel
light guiding
unseen,
you through this night and beyond.
unvalued,
Each
like
small
seeds
gesture you
scattered
offer
on stone.
weaves you closer to
She
others,
watches children laugh
a
among
thread
the
of
flowers.
peace in the world's tapestry.
Couples stroll hand in hand,
Share this warmth,
yet no one speaks
perhaps
to
by
her.
telling another of this story,
No one offers thanks for the
or
beauty
by
she
carrying
tends.
its lesson into your
The
days.
weight of being overlooked
You are part of a
settles in
gentle
her
community,
chest. A
seeking
dull
peace
ache
through
that grows
compassion,
heavier with each unnoticed
connected by the
sunrise.
quiet acts that light our
Lila
lives,
wonders if her work matters.
inspired by this
If
glow.
the hours spent pruning and
Subscribe
planting
to Zen
touch
Buddhism to
anyone
weave
beyond
peace
the fleeting
together,
glance.
to grow in
Her
kindness
garden,
with others on this path.
so alive with color,
Your presence here,
feels like a silent
your
offering,
listening heart,
one she
is
fears
already a
goes
step toward a
unheard.
softer world.
In the quiet of
Let
early
this
morning,
blessing wrap you like a warm
as
breeze,
dew clings to the petals,
carrying you into
she
restful
longs for a
dreams
sign,
where love and connection
a
bloom.
moment of connection to affirm
Practice
that her
a small
care
act of
reaches the
kindness
hearts
tomorrow
around her.
and see
Yet,
how it ripples.
within this
Join
longing,
us,
a
share
gentle
your
truth
light,
waits,
and let
like
us
a
walk
bud
this
ready to
journey as
unfurl under
one.
the warmth of understanding.
Sleep now,
Let us step
held in
into
the gentle
Lila's
embrace
garden,
of compassion,
walk her paths,
your heart glowing with the
and
promise
see
of
where her
peace.
quiet devotion might lead. As seasons shift, Lila's heart grows heavy. The townsfolk's indifference stings like a thorn beneath her skin. She tends her garden with unwavering care,